Alright, so I need to rearrange how I have my people. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. But only for long enough to reposition people. You definitely need to be out of the way. You shift over there a bit. You over here a bit. Because when I call this dragon, it's gonna pretty much land on top of me. So I want all of them to not have to deal with the knockback effect from that. I've also changed up all the tactics. I actually gave them all separate tactic slots for single foe. And I should be ready. Here, dragon, dragon. Come knock my ass over. And nobody else. That worked well. Just get this started. You. Because it couldn't hurt to try. Because it couldn't hurt to try. I get to start by doing that. Actually. Oh, damn it.
And how that? Come, let's get some blood.
Yep. If you're gonna get all up in my face, do have to actually start hitting you.
Bloodletting, I see. This really gets the blood boiling.
I told you to chug a potion, stupid. There we go. Get up.
Now this will be amusing.
No. Damn it, Zev! I wanted that. Should have been mine. I'm not going to redo the battle just to have it be my kill. My kill. But I wanted it to be my kill.
And yeah, dragons have lots of loot in their belly. And that. Now, swap everybody to their usual spot. Your direction? Give that back to you. Dead dragon. Alright. Now we can take the shortcut back in. Do I want to go tell Genetivi anything? I don't think I do. I do want to go get my armor then. So I'm going to Denram anyway. Yes. All men are the work of our nature's hand. From the lowest...
Guess who's back?
Hope you enjoy your armor. I'm glad Her...
Welcome. Oh, it's you. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them.
Actually,
You just don't know when to quit.
Why so glum, Heron? Today is a glorious day. Today I make dragon scale armor.
I feel just giddy.
Patience, patience. Now, I've dreamed of what I would do every night. It's in my head in perfect clarity. It will be the work of hours.
What? You're serious?
Absolutely. The only question is what type of armor. Dragon scale is marvelous, flexible and tough. I could make a lighter set of dragon skin armor, heavy dragon scale armor, or dragon bone plate. What interests you?
the lightest type
Excellent,
possible.
Excellent. Now don't move. There you go. My life's work, that is.
You did it so fast.
Of course, Heron. Have some faith. I am a master armorer, you know.
Miracles never cease. But you're not welcome here anymore.
I need a sabbatical. Maybe someplace warm.
I hate my life.
Poor Heron.
And I have no idea what kind of strength I need to wear. Let's see. 34. Yeah, see, even being medium, it requires more strength than I've got. Now, mind you, I do have... No, I don't actually have a whole lot of stat bonuses anymore. 2. That doesn't count. 3. Yeah, bonuses to things other than strength don't count. I would add up to a 30, which isn't enough, but it's a start. Now I have a lot of crap, and I have, he likes these. And he's not as happy as he could be right now. Here.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
Well, that filled in most of the gap. I think I want to go put down the stuff that I can't wear right now, and I have a lot of stuff to sell. So, I think I'm going to pop to camp and rearrange stuff, and sell all the stuff I'm not going to use, and then come back to this and... Oh, I may have some conversations I need to have, but some of it won't happen until after I go to Redcliffe. Meh. Actually, you get to tag along for this.
Where are the ashes? I had a bad feeling about this entire expedition, and I am glad to see you back. What happened? Really? I found that hard to believe. You went to Andraste's final resting place and nothing interesting happened? Did you manage to bring them back? Could I see them, please? The ashes of the Maker's Chosen. I feel unworthy to look upon her. But what happened to the rest of the ashes? Good.
Well, what's left of the
Perhaps I
ashes
shall journey there
are
after we're
technically
done for
still
some
there,
quiet
they're just
contemplation.
corrupted. Only because you weren't there to see it, honey. And yeah. Shopping.
Just in case there are conversation bits to be had, I'm gonna check in with everyone in camp before I move on in plot.
It speaks. It doesn't have better things to do.
I didn't figure she
then.
would have anything. I've already done her stuff. You haven't talked to me about your mother's book, but I don't think you will just yet.
So, full of questions, are you?
There's something I have to find before that actually happens.
You called. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
That's what I figured.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Nothing there. How about you?
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
Nope. Good deal.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously. Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something? What about? All right. All right then.
Okay. Huh.
What you need? What about? All right. All right then.
Well, that wasn't very
Do you
helpful.
remember our discussion?
Which one?
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now.
Oh, the
I have
butterflies.
found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves. I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
I'm not sure the Maker is necessarily as thrilled about me at the moment.
Something I can help with? I don't know. Yes? What's on your mind?
Nothing else for you. I think that's it. Oh. Is the one gem I have something that can be dropped off? It is.
We are better with every step you take.
Alright. Ugh. I have enough space in my inventory that I can technically lug around the few things I'm holding. Actually, have the backup gloves for Morrigan to swap around should circumstances dictate that something else would be more useful. But yeah, I'm not lugging around enough stuff that I have to go to storage. Oh boy.
Yes.
Indeed.
Right. Technically this will ask me to go do that, but this has been a long time coming, so off we go.
The
Look,
talk.
can we talk for a moment?
Uh-huh.
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Oh.
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The
Yeah.
reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Maric's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no, that's it.
That sounds about right.
No! Maker's breath. Just hearing that gives me a heart attack. It's not true, anyhow. I'm the son of a commoner. It was always made clear that the throne is not in my future.
Oh, but
And
it could
that's
be, honey.
fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. The reason I think we have a chance of setting things right.
As much as he doesn't want to be, he is actually a good man.
Done.
Yes, I know you need help because you have an undead problem. We'll get to it.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Well, that's just typical, isn't it?
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other.
Yeah.
Marvelous, really.
Gotta love it when
With no
Morrigan's
army
got
to
a
defend
point.
us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Right. There are actually also side quest loose ends that I can tie up now that I'm here. Which is good.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Calen risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
What a remarkable coincidence.
No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. Are you suggesting what's happened here is related to Caelan's death and the Civil War, even Eamon's illness?
Yes.
No, I do not. I arrived recently myself, having heard the news. I know as much as you do now. Our sister was Caelan's mother. I suppose we've royal blood, but it's a shaky claim to the throne, though still better than Loghain's. And it does mean Eamon could intervene in Loghain's bid for the throne, but let's not leap to conclusions. I would not like to think that anyone would wish this on my brother. He is a good man, and
But
much
Loghain
loved by the
did.
people of Redcliffe. And I can't imagine how terrible it must be for our lesser Isolde, and especially Connor. I would not want him to lose his father at such a young age. I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. Should the monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Of course she disapproves. Yeah, walking around with both of them in my party, there's usually that I'm going to make one of them or the other of them happy, but both?
Yes. All right. Let me take a look. No, I can't believe this. I won't.
I don't want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home? Father,
I'm so sorry. Am I bothering you? What are we going to do? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time, everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him.
I know
too.
where he is.
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody. I have nothing. Everything we owned is in our house. If you found my brother, I would be eternally grateful. Oh, please, couldn't you?
I'm
look
gonna
for
search
him?
the
I'm
town
begging
anyway.
you.
I might as well get something for it.
I thought he'd be at home, but he never came when I called him. If he doesn't come back tonight, I'm just so afraid for him.
Silence, girl.
Yeah, yeah.
The children to hear you?
But night is coming.
And you...
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the Chant of Light to the Chastened.
I
But
found
haven't
their
heard from them since.
remnants.
I am. You've heard of me? Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
Unlikely.
Pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
Let us pray.
Or not.
Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the...
Alright.
Ah, fresh air. It's difficult to breathe within with all that self-righteousness crowding the air.
Tell me how you really feel,
No,
Morgan.
We don't have the men with us, and their numbers just keep growing each night.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want to surprise you.
No. Might as well get this out of the way now.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
That's not quite true.
Hey? You're not Murdoch. Who are you and what are you doing at my door? All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Trouble? Me? Never.
Somebody's been drinking.
I'll let you in.
Yep.
You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that.
I should hit you for
Anyhow,
that.
my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there
Ogred would
something
probably
in
take you up
particular
on that.
you wanted? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her.
I'm gonna be going up there
She's been my
anyway.
life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or anyone. I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
Yep.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that.
Of course I do.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
So get off your drunken ass and help.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
I can bribe that back out of her.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
And so I shall.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up. Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Yeah. Of course, this is usually one of the first places I come when that ship isn't quite so far behind. I'm not talking to you for a while, Murdoch. I have lots of other things to do. Right.
Of course.
Go back over there. Now.
And so I shall.
Oh, you.
Not looking for company. I'm not here to talk.
You're simply here to act suspiciously, I take it.
What? I'm not acting suspiciously.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, now that was convincing.
Thank you, Zev.
Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to...
Uh-huh.
I mean, just
do
leave me
tell.
alone.
Tell us more.
About what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people. I just, overheard it, that's all.
Uh-huh.
If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down. But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me.
No promises.
This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear. A tall fellow. I forget his name. He said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon.
Slimy
He's an
bastard.
important man. Terran Logain's right hand.
Yeah.
So I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, yes, you did.
Just to report any changes. Honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle. I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know. Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king.
He's not the
Making
king.
a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me. Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Considering you may die by undead, I don't know if mercy is the right word for it. Let's see.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see.
Nope.
If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny. Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight? That's good to hear. I didn't know that. What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly, And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse. You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return? Well, I can't promise that, but thank you. I don't really know what to say. Keep safe.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes? Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope. Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're run away from the city.
I really want to shank you.
Ah, well, learn something new every day. Something else I can get for you? Fine. Make them quick. Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward. But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Ah, fine, I'll go. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh? Keep safe and come back any time. I won't lock up until near sundown.
Maker's blessings on you tonight.
I hear.
Hopefully
I'll drink
we all
to
make it
yours.
through.
And now everyone's
It's nice to know someone cared.
Let's see. You're next.
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Yep.
Of course.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Caelan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
There is that. The inter-party conversations I do quite enjoy. Ooh. Dwin's house. For Dwin's house.
Yes.
I'm gonna do this. 'Cause your sword's in that house. Gave you the opportunity.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. You broke into my house for that?
Surrender the blade before I lose patience, dwarf.
So it's your sword. Farron didn't mention he took it
Yeah,
off
the
of
butterflies do
mine.
not make him more polite.
You know, that sounds like a great idea. Now, why don't you take your sword and leave? Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Then get your sorry asses out there.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue? So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go. If you want me out there so badly. Spoken like someone who doesn't know me very well. Go tell Murdoch you won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
Oh, you will. Hey, Sten. You have a sword. You have your sword. Do I have to... I do.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war. I would thank you for this, if I knew how.
And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the blight were ended. Don't you agree? Then lead the way.
You're welcome. That's the disappointing thing, is that once we get her back, she doesn't keep up to even the regular stuff, let alone the weird-ass butterfly sword that he's got. But principle of the thing, you know? Ah. So...
Vashaden.
Yes.
Back to the usual lineup. And... let's see. That's her house, so... later.
Of course.
Sissies. No swimming. I think we'll fish her little brother out of there next time.